fuck this shit. I'm not like I don't need to watch somebody else play. I'll just do whatever.
Yeah.
But Steve Cardos actually, when I was still smoking weed, he's like, hey, you want to watch somebody that's good at fucking Tarkov? Like, watch this Landmark, dude.
Yeah, Landmark's really fucking good.
Yeah, dude, he's nice. I like when he plays with that Dr. Lupo, dude, because I feel like they're somewhat, I don't know, they sort of like sound very similar to us when we're talking, like just fucking off, having a good time, kind of deal.
Oh,
When
yeah.
he plays by himself, man, he gets fucking, he's in that sweat zone, that Mountain Dew fucking Sierra Mist, gamer sweat.
I just killed a fucking PMC right now. Holy fuck. Woo! That was crazy. He almost got me. Shot me in the head, but I bounced it with my helmet. I'll take a clip of that and send it to you later.
Fuck me.
I'm sorry. I was listening, but I was in a fight.
No, you definitely gotta do what you gotta do there.
But yeah, I never actually watched Dr. Lupo too much. Landmark's really fucking good. If you're getting into the game, Pestily's really good because he he does all these quest guides, or like he tells you exactly how to do everything and like the best way to do it. So whenever you do get the game, it'll be like, well, obviously you'll have like all of us to like Sherpa you through stuff as well, but like, I don't know, I like watching his videos for like homework, I guess is the gayest way to put it, but like that's not like tedious.
Yeah. My biggest thing, I think that's like pretty much always stopped me is like the whole idea of like converting to fucking mouse and keyboard. Like it just blows my mind.
It's very intimidating, but like honestly, as soon as you use it for like a week, you can't go back. Like you don't want to. Because I had the same. I played on Xbox my entire life, and then, you know, started playing.
Converted.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. You can't go back.
Yeah, I just like I mean I think like with today's games and like especially like watching people playing Tarkov, like like combat happens so fast, and like I just think of myself right now of like having just fucking stinky robot movement.
Yeah.
And being like, oh fuck, how do I move forward? How do I fucking lean? Like what am I doing? Like the whole like clicking the mouse for aiming and shooting, like that makes a ton of sense. That's not like, I don't know, I guess that's not like the biggest concern, but it's just like having fluid movement and like not just like basically getting caught out in the open and getting gunned down every gunfight and then being like, fuck, this is so fucking hard, and you know, and I'm pissing myself off.
It's actually most of the gunfighting in Tarkov is like, it's not mechanically intensive, if like that makes any sense. Like it's not like
Call of Duty.
Yeah, it's not like Call of Duty where like, man, if I just had a faster reaction to that, I would be fine. It's mostly like there's a lot of map knowledge and there's a lot of like, I have a better gun, so I win, or like I have better bullets, so I win, like that type of shit. Which like that sounds dumb, but it's actually a lot of fun. I don't know. I'm not doing a good job of selling it, but it is a lot of fun.
Oh, I definitely don't need soul. I don't know. I think it's more of a fucking gamer confidence issue. Which I mean, how much gayer do you get than that? Fucking saying I don't think I could fucking. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I get it, because I try to get Sarah to play video games, and she's like, I'm scared of it, like I'll do bad. And I'm like, well, you're not going to do good unless you try. And she's like, yeah, but I don't want to. It's like, all right. So
yeah, I mean, and here, I guess this is the big one, right? Like, I'm such a fucking competitive person that like the idea of me being miserable and sucky, like, Just even talking about it pisses me off because like I can't. I can't deal with fucking failure. And like I'm not the type of dude like I give Evan a ton of credit. He gets pissed off. He's like, all right, I'm gonna turn this off and walk away. Like it'll make me fucking sit here for even longer and be like, yeah, until I have success, I will not quit.
Well, that's
And
good.
it'll just
That's good. That's actually the attitude you need for Tarkov, because I have
Yeah.
like I think I have 1,100 hours in this game, and like shit still happens. So it's not so much of like, oh man, I'm gonna do bad. Like, yeah, you're gonna do bad. It's just fucking Tarkov is brutal, but that's okay. It's like, I don't know. It's like you watch Landmark. Like Landmark gets fucked, and he's fucking amazing.
oh
You know?
yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, shit's still gonna happen where it goes bad. So
That definitely helps. Watching good people get killed in like one tap. Like, well, that happened.
yeah,
Like, wait, they
Yeah.
didn't freak out?
Well, I don't know. Like, okay, so I play a lot of like Hell Let Loose, right? Like me and Evan were talking about that. I think last time I was talking to you guys, and like that game being like a real combat simulator where matches are an hour and a half long. Like, I go into it knowing I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die multiple times, and like that part doesn't like I don't have this expectation like. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking get in there. It's gonna take me 3 hours, and I'm gonna be like fucking frying. It's just like I can deal with like losing a more or less a quote unquote fair gunfight or something, but like I just don't want to be like a helpless fucking like child soldier and being like, oh fuck, I don't know how to move, and then I just get shot because I'm like figuring out the fucking controls. So you know what I mean? Like that's the shit that like sends
That's
me.
I feel like everyone starts like that on Tarkov, though.
yeah. That's how I started out. I don't remember when I started playing the game, but like I think the first game I played, it was like Dylan and Evan and all them were there, and fucking we're like we spawned in this field. I just killed another guy, and I was fucking trying to bullshit at the same time. We started this field, and I'm like, how do I look at stuff? Because like everything was like, I had to examine all my gear and shit. We're like standing in this field forever, and fucking we got fucked on. Like a bunch of people came up and killed us all. But like that was like my first experience with the game, was just standing in a field like, what the fuck is anything I'm looking at? So I don't know. I am trying to be encouraging, even though I'm like confirming everything you're saying you're afraid of in the game.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't even say it's about the game, dude. I just think it's the whole idea. It's like the whole concept of like just doing it on PC. You know what I mean? Like, let's just say theoretically, like if I could play it on Xbox, like I would totally be okay with like, oh, like hey, there's a learning curve that comes with this game, and I'm like, but I know how to use the controller. Like, you know, I could fucking be blindfolded and know like
You made me just kill my scout.
what my
right?
paddles
God
are
damn
mapped
it.
to, how to fucking move around. Like going to something completely different. Like I had a kid today who he plays on PC, and we were talking about it because that's what he likes talking about fucking gaming and shit, and I'm I'll oblige it, and he's like, yeah, he's like, you just put like, here's how I set my fingers up on the keyboard, and I'm thinking to myself like, all this fucking, I don't know, all this movement, and it's just with your fucking 4 fucking fingers, like, or well, 3 of them. And he's like, yeah, I just use my what is it, his middle finger for W, like W and S or whatever, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
It's as soon as you use it, it's just for a little bit, and so like it becomes second nature. Like, do
Yeah, pretty natural.
you ever hand your controller to like I don't know, if you're a kid, you hand it to an adult or like your girlfriend or whatever, and they're walking around and they don't know how to look, and they're like walking in the walls, and they're like, I don't know how to fucking move. You're like, it's easy, just like
Yeah.
yeah. But like after a while, it becomes second nature.
Now, like, okay, we'll just keep saying Tarkov since that's game number 1 that I'll download and play. Like, how do you do like your weapon leaning and shit? So like you're ADS in and you fucking like peek around a wall. Like, is that just
E and Q make you lean? Then if you hit Alt, you can like control the lean. So it's like
okay?
it's really pretty straightforward, honestly. Like after you get moving and grooving, it's not bad. Like it sounds overwhelming. Like if I explained all the keybinds and shit, but it's really second nature after you play for a little bit. That's just. I think I got PC whenever PUBG was huge. And it's the same like it's the same shit of like it's super intimidating, but I feel like an idiot now when I go back to controllers. Like it takes me a while to get used to controllers.
Yeah, that
Played
makes
on them my
sense.
whole life, but you'll get used to it, man, and you'll love it. You'll say, "Wow, how did I ever not have a PC?"
Not have one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I